Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a look at my April 2024 TBR. If you're interested in seeing what I want to read this month, please stick around. So I actually just got done filming a book haul video. So I am surrounded by a ton of books right now, and I thought it would actually be a great opportunity to film my April 2024 TBR. I'm excited about the books that I have on here. Most of them are books that I do not actually physically have, but I do have a couple of them. So let's dive right into it. The first book that we're going to talk about is actually my Instagram challenge book for April 2024. My Instagram challenge is where once a month I read a book that was recommended to me by someone on Instagram. And for April 2024, Plans with M recommended Past, Present, Future by Lynn Solomon. I read the first book in this series in March. I enjoyed it. It's young adult romance, not necessarily my usual cup of tea, but I thought it was a fun premise. I ended up reading it because Plans with M recommended this book as part of the Instagram challenge. This book does not come out until June, but I guess she must have received an ARC, and it just so happened that I also received an ARC, so that's why I'm able to read it a little bit earlier in the year. I'm excited to give it a read. I don't know if this is going to be picking up where the last book left off, or if it's going to be from our male character's point of view, but yeah, I'm excited to continue with this series. Next, we have an ARC that I received through NetGalley, and this is Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. I read the book that she came out with last year, The Soulmate, I believe it was called, and really enjoyed it. I actually listened to that one on audiobook. And so very interested and excited to read another book by her. Really happy to have been approved for the ARC. I really wish I would have been approved for the advanced listening copy, but I think when I requested this, that wasn't available yet. I actually don't even know if it's available now, but I really enjoyed listening to her last book. So we'll see if I have the same experience actually physically reading something that she writes. The next book is another one that I have an ARC for that I received through NetGalley, and that is Savor It by DeWitt. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know anything about this author. I've never read anything by her before, but based on the cover, it seems like it's going to be winery or vineyard related in some way, shape, or form, which I'm down for. I think that sounds fun. And yeah, I'm excited to have an adult romance on my TBR because I didn't last month, and I was missing that on my TBR. The next book is a fantasy. This one will apply to my fantasy challenge. I'm trying to read one fantasy book a month this year. I also have this on my 24 books to read in 2024. I physically have it. I was too lazy to get off the shelf, so I'll put a picture here. It's Dance of Thieves by Pearson. I know this is a duology. I've heard good things about it. I believe that there is a little bit of romance in here, but I don't think people classify it as like romantasy. I think it's very much more a fantasy, a lot of, politicking and strategic stuff happening in this world versus more of a focus on the romance. So yeah, I'm intrigued, I'm interested, and I'm excited to give it a read. The next book that is on my TBR is one that I do have a physical copy of, and this is another ARC that I received, and that is Dancing in the Shallows by Clare Reddaway. I don't know anything about this other than the cover is absolutely stunning, and it seems to be some type of like multi-generational story based on a little map in the front here where it kind of gives you like a family tree in a sense. So yeah, excited and interested to give this a read. And then The last book that's going to be on my TBR is actually a new release. It's coming out on April 2nd. I don't have it. I will be purchasing it as soon as I possibly can because I'm so excited about it. And that is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. I want to read this so bad. I love Sarah Adams books. I've loved every single book of hers that I've read. I just think they're so sweet and cute and fun, and I really enjoy her stuff, and I cannot wait to read that book. And that is it. That is it for my April 2024 TBR. Really pumped about a bunch of the books that are on this list. I feel like I have a good mixture this month. I'm excited to have some adult romance on here. I'm excited that I have a mystery thriller. I'm excited that I have a fantasy. So hopefully April ends up being a really good reading month for me. If you have read any of the books that I talked about in this video, please don't hesitate to put some comments down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.